Hi, my name is Ngozi Okundaye, and as usual, today I have another interesting topic for you. But before I start, I want to say a very big thank you to you for watching all my videos. Thank you. I appreciate you. Today, I'm going to be telling us how to review a simple contract. Now, I know I have done a video about how to review your tenancy agreement. So if you haven't seen my video on how to review your tenancy agreement, the link is in the comment section. Just click on it. It is something you should watch before you sign any tenancy agreement. Okay, so today we're talking about how to review a contract generally, any kind of contract. Before we go ahead, I would like you to know that every line in a contract is significant. However, some clauses are more significant than others, and that is why the breach of those clauses have more fatal consequences than the others. So, when reviewing an agreement, there are certain things you should look out for. Number one, look out for the termination clause. Yes, like they say, everything that has a beginning must have an end. It is important you look out for the termination clause in an agreement so that you are not bound to an agreement in perpetuity. Some agreements have automatic renewal clauses. It is also important that you understand the terms of these renewal clauses. When going through the provisions for termination in a contract, it is important that you look out for the effects of termination. What happens? What are you expected to do after you have terminated a contract? Are there other obligations that you should meet at the termination of a contract? Look out for the notice period for termination. Most contracts will usually stipulate a notice period to be given by any party who wishes to terminate a contract. Again, what are the consequences of failure to adhere to the notice period? All this you should look out for when reviewing the provisions for termination in a contract. Again, before you sign a contract, ensure that you ask for clarification or interpretation for any provision of the contract, any clause, any word, any provision in the contract that is ambiguous. Ask for clear interpretation. If possible, ask that the affected provision of the contract that is ambiguous, that is unclear to you, ask that it be reduced into clearer and simpler words that you can understand. Before you sign any contract, ensure there are no blank spaces. There are times when, maybe because parties are still negotiating, some spaces are left blank for you to review and give your opinion or something. Before you sign any agreement, ensure that such blank spaces, it could be a space for dates, whatsoever it is, ensure that those blank spaces are either filled up or removed. Failure to fill up blank spaces in a contract can lead to fatal consequences. Don't forget that. It is also important to look out for default terms. Now, what are default terms? Default terms are those provisions that explain the consequences of a breach of a particular provision in a contract. Before signing a contract, ensure that there is a provision that explains the consequences of failure to perform an action that goes to the root of the contract, that goes to the core of the contract, that means so much to you in the contract. So that once there is a breach, both parties already know what to do without resorting to litigation, arbitration, or resorting to various interpretations. Finally, when you're reviewing a contract, and you find out that the contract refers to another contract, always ensure you see the contract that is being referred to before signing that agreement. Let me give an example. If you're purchasing a property and you're expected to sign a deed of assignment, the deed of assignment can stipulate that certain terms of the agreement are regulated by the certificate of occupancy that has been issued to the vendor. ensure you see the certificate of occupancy before you sign that agreement. The bottom line is, whenever you are reviewing an agreement and the agreement makes mention of another agreement that you have not seen, do not sign that agreement. Always ask to see the agreement that is being referred to before you sign. So we have come to the end of today's topic. And until I come your way again, I remain Ngozi Okundaye. Do have a wonderful week.